Imagine a K-drama so powerful it didn't just break records, it broke the rules of the entire industry. A drama that pulled in ratings over 36%, got officially recognized by Korea's Financial Supervisory Service, and then sparked such a messy legal battle that its star, Park Shin Yang, was banned from acting for years. And now, Netflix is bringing it back, remastered, global, and more controversial than ever. But here's the real question. Why was a star punished for being too successful? Stick around because the story only gets messier the deeper you go. Welcome to K-DramaLicious, your one-stop for everything K-drama. Today, we're diving into Netflix's revival of War of Money. But to understand why this drama is legendary, we need to go back to 2007, when Korean television was about to change forever. Netflix has secured the rights to stream War of Money worldwide in newly restored HD. For many international viewers, this will be their very first time seeing the show officially. But this isn't just about reviving an old drama. For Netflix, it's about reshaping their K-drama library, going beyond Squid Game or Sweet Home and digging into the classics that defined the industry. And trust me, War of Money wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural shockwave. But before we get into the scandal that nearly destroyed its lead actor, let's talk about how this drama went from a mid-budget weekday show to one of Korea's all-time rating monsters. War of Money exploded the moment it aired. Ratings soared past 36%, numbers we almost never see in today's fragmented streaming era. What made it stand out? This was 2007, a time when romantic comedies ruled TV. Suddenly here was a brutal, gritty story about debt, greed, and survival. It was so realistic that Korea's Financial Supervisory Service officially praised it for showing the dangers of predatory lending. Originally planned for just 16 episodes, the demand was insane. It got extended to 20 episodes plus a special. And here's where things took a dramatic turn. Because those extra episodes set the stage for one of the biggest pay disputes in K-drama history. At first, Park Shin Yang was earning 45 million won per episode, already huge for 2007. But when SBS wanted 4 more episodes, Park renegotiated. By then, the drama was a mega hit, so he asked for 170 million won per episode. The producers agreed, until they didn't. They accused him of exploiting the drama's popularity. Park sued, and the court ruled in his favor. End of story, right? Wrong. Instead of celebrating his win, the Korea Drama Production Association blacklisted him. He was banned from working in TV dramas for 3 years. Imagine being one of the most bankable stars in Korea, then suddenly being told you can't act. Fans worldwide were furious. Over 5,600 signed a petition to overturn the ban, but the industry didn't budge. So the question remains, was Park a greedy opportunist, or was he a pioneer fighting for fair pay in an industry that undervalued its stars? And while that debate raged on, viewers were still hooked on the story that started it all. The drama itself was relentless. It follows Guillaume Nara, a top investment banker whose world collapses under his father's debt. Loan sharks come after him. His mother dies after collapsing in hospital. His sister is forced to take low-paying work, and he even breaks up with his girlfriend for money. At his lowest point, Nara decides, if money is the enemy, he'll fight by becoming part of it. He joins the loan shark underworld, battling Korea's most ruthless lenders, learning the rules of survival, and slowly becoming the very thing he once hated. It was raw. It was heartbreaking, and it made viewers question how money, something so ordinary, can destroy lives and corrupt people from the inside out. And here's the thing, those themes aren't just 2007 problems. They're still shaping Korea today. In 2025, household debt in South Korea is still one of the highest in the world. Younger generations are still crushed by loans, housing costs, and financial instability. That's why Netflix reviving War of Money now feels almost prophetic. Fans of Squid Game will immediately see the DNA. This is the original drama that dared to say, money doesn't just run society, it ruins it. Which makes this revival more than nostalgia. It's a reminder that sometimes the dramas of yesterday still hold up a mirror to the problems of today. So here's my question to you. If you were in Park Shin Yang's position, would you have demanded more pay? Or do you think the blacklist was necessary to protect the industry? And more importantly, do you think War of Money will connect with today's global audiences the same way it shook Korea in 2007? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be reading them.